In the year 2012, more than 668 rhinos were killed in South Africa. What if trees could save our rhinos? Think about it. Trees are everywhere and they're always there. Trees see everything and they hear everything too. Here's how it works. When poachers shoot at rhinos, or any animal for that matter, the trees that can hear and see the gunshot immediately report the location of the shooter to rangers and medics who will be dispersed to the scene. Here's how it really works. The technology for this to become a reality exists today. It's called gunshot detection. This technology can be discreetly attached to various trees in the natural habitat of rhinos, or it can be camouflaged to look exactly like trees. When a gunshot goes off, the sensors automatically calculate and report the location as well as the direction of the bullet fired, allowing the response team to quickly attend to the exact scene where the rangers will deal with the poachers and the medics will tend to the rhino. Trees can save our rhinos today.
Good morning and welcome to the WikiCon 2012 of Wikimedia Philippines. My name is Sue Gardner and I'm the Executive Director of the Wikimedia Foundation. That is the San Francisco-based nonprofit organization that operates Wikipedia and its sister projects, and we do our work in collaboration, in partnership with a network of chapter organizations around the world. So there are 40 chapters. Wikimedia Philippines is one of those. And I want to thank the Wikimedia Philippines folks for inviting me to say a few words to you as you kick off your conference today. So I think that the most important thing that you can think about as you have your conference today, the kind of central animating question that I would suggest that you be asking yourself throughout the day is, how can we make the work of the volunteers and the projects as enjoyable, as pleasurable, as well supported as possible? So we know a lot about why people edit Wikipedia. We've done a lot of research into it, and there are a lot of really good altruistic reasons. Lots of people edit Wikipedia because they have some amount of free time on their hands and they want to do something productive and useful with it. They don't want to just play around on social networking sites and look at videos on YouTube, although of course everybody does those things as well. But they also want to make a contribution to the world, and so they contribute to this freely licensed repository of information that makes people's lives better, and they feel good, they feel a sense of personal fulfillment out of that. I think that other people edit Wikipedia because they are unusually tech-centric, and maybe they like writing bots or they like writing code, and so they work in the MediaWiki code repository. And I think a lot of people start editing at least because they are unusually pedantic. So they see something wrong on the internet and it irritates them and they feel like they need to fix it. And so that is what we sometimes call the gateway drug. You'll see a typo, you'll see a mistake on Wikipedia, it bothers you, you fix it, and then you get pulled into editing, and the next thing you know, you're a 10,000 edit person. And a lot of people edit Wikipedia because there's a particular topic that they care a lot about. I found this particularly to be a motivating factor for editors who are in some way underrepresented. Their demographic group is underrepresented on Wikipedia. So for example, people who live outside North America and Europe, or women, or sometimes older people. If you ask them how they got editing, how they started to edit, sometimes it was because they were wandering around the Wikipedia and they found that there was something that mattered a lot to them, that they cared a lot about, that wasn't in the encyclopedia. And so they started trying to fill out those missing pieces. And so when I try to persuade, for example, women to edit, that's often how I do it. I'll tell them to think about things that they've looked for in Wikipedia and found not to be there. And then sometimes that's a motivating factor for them to try to sort of scratch that itch to make sure that the encyclopedia is as full and rich and complete as it should be. So those are some of the reasons that people edit, but I think that the core reason, the real reason that keeps people editing once they've started, and this harkens back to something Jimmy Wales said a couple of years ago, is editing Wikipedia is fun. I mean, think about it. If you didn't enjoy it, if there wasn't something that you got out of it, personal satisfaction or fulfillment of some kind, you wouldn't continue to do it. So I think at its core, Wikipedia editing has to be enjoyable or people wouldn't do it. So I would ask you, as you do your work today, think about how you can make it fun. Think about how you can make it fun for each other, how you can make it fun for yourself. Think about how you can make it fun for people who don't even know yet that they actually can edit and who might be persuaded to edit if it were pleasurable for them. And in that spirit, I hope you have a lot of fun today. I hope that you're seeing old friends. I hope that you're making new friends, and I hope that the whole day is really joyful and pleasurable for you. I wish you all the best. Have a good time, and enjoy your conference.